Well, here's hoping I didn't do something horrible. I wield astonishing power in this universe for somebody that's just kind of wandering in. Ooh, now they're green. All the columns are just kind of suddenly green. Moist, matted vegetation has carpeted the terrain.
They just needed to keep them contained.
We're in Station B. Frost crystals have melted away in the wake of the spongy greenery.
They just wanted to be a family again.
Light winks off the metallic skins of the fallen nest. They wanted to be family again, but they also wanted to spread and grow and be a mess. They also weren't separated for no reason. Weren't they separated for their own, from their own behavior? They had a split because of a disagreement. They're not poor innocent nanites that had no other goals, that just happened to get divided and wanted to be together again. I definitely feel like Don's kind of projecting a bit his own narrative onto this whole thing. The reactor is still seeping with red mercury. Red mercury, which itself feels like blood and is leaking out of a variety of different spots. And we had to find the spot. We had to pick one of these life forms to bleed out, essentially, to get the red mercury. A sentient plant stakes a claim on its new territory. Are they territorial, though? I don't think they necessarily are. I mean, they were protective of their cave, I guess. But I think in this case, it's mostly just that they're just like finding new spots to just kind of on and just be a growing plant. I don't know. I suppose that if they are a nasty problem of any kind, we probably won't have to deal with it for a while. Because they can't use the portal, only I can. It's not even an open warden. And even if there was a warden, they couldn't use the warden because they don't have a ship. But we'll see. I'm trying to remember now. Or was a ray site to the location I'm trying to do my primary goal at? I think it was. We got one more piece of the puzzle. We're getting there. Whoa. Alright, you reacting like that's making me makes me feel like I'm falling into your plan. We just need that slingshot. The slingshot. As far as I can remember, the slingshot should be somewhere in the new zone. Slag. Was it the flay? I think it was when we went to the flay. They mentioned having the slingshot, right? I may need to review PDA conversations again. If nothing else, I think we can follow up on that. Yeah. So we found Adam. They're trying to defeat the foul brood. And I don't want them to. The antidote to our misery lies with the boss. So they want me to go to the boss. But I don't know how to go to the boss. They seem to have made it to the boss front gate. But I need a way in. I need boss DNA, which their skull doesn't seem to have. We'll see. It's not the first time I've spent a session kind of flailing about where I'm going and what I'm doing. Oh, this is the grave site. This game could absolutely have dealt with some kind of quest log. Just a way of like keeping track of all the different factions and what each one wants and which ones are pitted against each other and where they're located. Because there's a lot. It's just a lot of parallel quests happening at the same time. And not a lot to go on besides maybe just what items are left over in your inventory when it comes to like trying to identify which tasks you can work on right now. You didn't say the magic word. I guess I'm not putting a bomb in here anymore. Fix my buddy. What? What have I done? What? Is that the bot? Is that the bot? Wait, I was fucking around. Can I have the bot back? You gonna follow me? Dawn! Dawn, I got a Christmas present for you. I fixed Buddy. Wow.
Buddy, you actually here. You did this for me.
Kind of. I also kind of did on accident.
He helped you a lot and means so much to you.
Thank you, Mark. This is amazing. Thank you. Who's a good boy, hey buddy? You are.
Aww. His emotional support droid is back. That's neat. This nest virus should be pointless now. Cartridge implies that it incorporates the CPU and controls instructions of an agnate. Hard to tell where the bone ends and the tech begins. This gave us access to a new warden area. This is the portal that gives me access to the other area. So like these are all ship upgrades basically. And cosmetic items. These are pretty much all permanent upgrade items. Seikis transponder. I don't know. These two might still both get used. These two both feel like they might be narrative dead ends. Maybe I'll put the things that I think are dead ends over here on the far right. Left is the active inventory, right is the dead inventory, I suppose. Because these are all passive upgrades, slash this one I use manually. And these are like two plot lines that might be over. The Sakis. I don't need to go to the Sakis anymore. And this is the virus, I don't... yeah. We don't have a ton of items. We really don't have a ton of items. Jerry! I could double check with these guys. But I don't know. Wait, have I been to a race site 1? I'll have to double check that. I don't know if I remember that location, but I mean, it's not the most useful name. Array Site 1. Oh yeah, my favorite. I remember that place like the back of my hand.
Scanning for noxious fumes.
Oop, hello.
You've opened up the warden to bus.
Velocity. Have you been there?
We have. There isn't much left, but I can see how incredible it must have been.
Our ancestral home. The Agnates, they melted the cities. They stripped it bare. We've been running for so long, we gave up hope of ever seeing it again. Is the weapon real?
We haven't found it yet, but we're still searching.
You have opened up a way back to Bars for us. Here, please accept this. This token holds the DNA imprint of the first mongrels who settled here. It's been in my family for generations. Take it. Perhaps it will bring you luck on your journey. Bring us the boss weapon. Our ancestors would want us to have it. It is the key to our freedom.
Hey. I was right to come back here. And I guess it seems like that'll get scanned on me, so I guess I should put it with my passive access items. I think technically this transponder is also one of those. A passive item for accessing places. Kind of have sorting that makes sense. I don't know. What's this? You blinking at me. Do you do anything? Right, yep, you guys do have the slingshot device. I was right that it's in this region. Right, yeah. Yeah, I remember. So we're trying to satisfy these people. Get to the boss city. Find the weapon. Defeat the Flay. Secure a future for the mongrels. And then maybe I can get their slingshot device. And then maybe go back in time and undo all of this. Or maybe not. Maybe not. There's something to be said for a game. It'd be... This place looks familiar. I think I've been here before. It would be interesting to have a game that tells you you're going to go back in time and fix everything. And then have characters in universe justify horrible actions in terms of the morality of like, nothing we do here matters because everything's going to get undone. And then have the game end by you failing. Like maybe you have a successful ending where you kind of like save the day and defeat the big thing or whatever. but you don't go back in time. And going back in time was never going to work. And then you have to just live with the consequences of all the things you did. That'd be interesting. To sort of trick the player into this like horrible thought process of being like, it doesn't matter what you do because none of this matters, right? Because there's commenters that's whenever I talk about like my choices in this game, I get commenters that are like, nothing you do matters anyway, so who gives a shit? And I proceed with a thought process of, that's a really boring way to play a video game full of choices, is to be like, nothing I do matters anyway. Like, I think that's just a shitty way to think about stuff. So I just intentionally don't go that way, because throwing my hands up and saying nothing matters whenever I make any choice would be a really boring way to do a let's play, and also not a very interesting way to interact with the story. So I disregard that logic anyway. But it did make me think about like how it could be interesting if a game kind of fostered that thought process in you and then made you complicit. That's how you get towards renegade shepherd stuff, like the ends justify the means and then call your bluff on it. Boss, genetic markers not detected. I thought we were good. Oh. This isn't... I think she mentioned DNA. So I got thrown off a bit. But I think, yeah. We still have to find the weapon ourselves here. What she did is she gave me a token for the tournaments so that I could use the DNA marker to to clone the boss to fight for me. Or the mongrels to fight for me. I'm kind of torn. I'm still not entirely sure if I have to finish that tournament or not. And I'm kind of like wondering if I should just not do it. Because one, just it's a fucky blood sport. That's like a questionable morality and whatnot. But also, it's not particularly fun, necessarily. It's a bunch of poorly explained characters using poorly explained attacks, and you just try to like win this weird, awkward turn-based combat that the rest of the game's not about. But also you have to force your brother to do it, and he's very much not happy about it. So I'm kind of wondering if that's an optional storyline that you can sideline, or if it's necessary to get the slingshot, because we're like getting there. We only have so many things left. This is not what I thought it was, though. I thought this was gonna be what gets me into the Bass stronghold. Okay, yeah. No, I have an idea. Yes. Sitting here thinking about the arena actually gave me an idea. Oh fuck, where was that? That was a while ago. So in order to get into the arena, we had to find an old body. I think it was Kettle. And we had to generate new flesh and bone to sacrifice to the arena. So we should be able to use the same technology here to create DNA that's usable to get into the boss fortress. Alright. That was in the courtyard, maybe? I don't remember. We're looking for the doctor. Was the Kettle Shabin? Maybe not. No, this is where that guy, yeah. This is where he found the saddest man. Okay.
Civilian?
This whole place doesn't look right. Maybe it was the front gate? Or maybe I'm lost. But yeah, the Grifter Doctor just keeps on giving. We keep progressing through this game, we keep finding a new reason why it's relevant over and over again. Oh yeah, this looks right. Yep, there's the beating heart. The Sangoma Tabernacle. Okay. He doesn't even fight me, I just get to go in here and do whatever I want all the time. Yes. Can be combined with the skull? No? That gives me pause. No. Thought I had the answer. But now it's saying I can combine it with something, which makes me worried that I need something else to continue. But maybe not. Maybe I'll go in there and it'll scan the blood and then I can go inside. But then maybe I'll find something I need to combine it with inside of there. Maybe the combining happens after I'm already inside. If not, I might be in deep shit. Forest spelled with 2 R's is weirding me out a little bit. Scan me! Oh, the scan stuff's just gone. What even happens when this guy gets released? Does he just die immediately? Disable proximity mines, please. Yeah. Please disable the several things that want to kill me as I come in. All of those would be bad as it turns out. Please don't. This guy worries me. I'm not happy about the creature. Okay. This looks good.
Okay. This could be a problem.
This looks less good.
Don, we need Buddy to do something for us.
You'll have to ask him yourself.
Oh shit. Buddy's gonna come in handy. I got completely lucky with that one. There's several times in this playthrough I've gotten lucky, and that was definitely one of them where I'm like, oh shit, I just accidentally repaired Buddy.
Buddy, can you go into the mine and try to shut down the generator?
You gotta ask nicer, Marky.
Buddy, please go and shut down the generator.
He says he's afraid of the dark. Just joking. Of course he'll help us.
Afraid of the dark. Gonna make this difficult for me, are you? Ah. Now I'm playing as... Wow, this guy... Wow, okay. So Buddy was really important as it turns out. Old scaffolding supports precarious walkway through the mine. So I would have gotten here and just been at a dead end, huh? Like, I basically repaired him as an accidental afterthought. Here in the dark, the plants emit a soft luminescence. Was this? Yeah, this is flashing red periodically. It's a weird visual. It could be a type of air pump or slurry pump from the days when the mine was in operation. So Buddy doesn't seem to interpret things the way that Hound does. He seems to have a really direct observation of everything. Or as Pooch does, I mean. Maybe it's because it's just Don piloting it, and it's just a person. Or does Buddy think? Select protocol to copy to flash memory, says the Binding of Isaac head. Save. Shit. Did I already know which one to copy? The old mine is damp and dripping, so unlike the arid world above it. The reactor core emits a low hum as it works to power machines above ground. The energy anomaly within ardently tries to escape its metal tomb. The reactor cannot be shut down due to the missing protocols at this terminal. Oh, they're all missing. I'm wondering whether I can transfer them all here one by one without consequence, or if something bad might happen if I take them out of the wrong order. Well, I'm copying them, right? Yeah.